What's up, baseheads? It's your boy, the basehead. Yeah, here we go again today. So apparently this is becoming a problem. So excess power, I need you to get your representatives together because y'all are giving mixed answers and it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to take misinformation and run with it, and a lot of people going to damage good equipment that they paid good money for. So I think today I'm going to go ahead and go over don't mix AGM with your LTO. I'm going to show you why. So when people talking about charging, that is totally different than where the battery floats at. So I put the alternator here. I'm just going to leave this in the drawing for the relationship of when it's charging, even if I mix in and put an AGM. Let me show you what I mean. So but before I get to that, I got this from McMahon, and I typed this up. McMahon says they don't approve of isolators of any kind with one alternator. Just want that to stick for a second. I do not recommend mixing AGM and LTO of any kind. They say the same thing I'm saying. Don't mix chemistries. I don't know why I typed the letter B right there. Let me fix that. But just so we on the same page, I'm finna show y'all why. So when you get these alternators, just trying to get my pen. All right. Let me make sure I put 12 volt. This who I'm mainly talking to right now. 14 volt people, y'all know who y'all are. This ain't for y'all. This is strictly for 12 volts, mainly pickup trucks and newer model vehicles, because we don't have enough space like the old vehicles do where they were able to have 2 batteries up front. So we got to figure out different spots to put our rear battery bank. All right. So this is a 12 volt system. This battery right here, fully charged at 100%, floats at 13.6. No, you know what? Let me do it even better, because I got all the information that's needed. This battery floats at 13.4 to 13.6. Now, I got an X-Max 90. This battery right here can float. Mine can float all the way up to 14.8. I'm not using it to its fullest capabilities. I just need that 90 amp hours of 12 volt. But I got mine floating at 13.6. And I'm going to put this down here just so people that want to know. It can float up to 14.8. This is lithium. That's on the X-Max 90. All right. Yeah, see what the voltage is, right? That voltage is pretty high. All right. Let me get my eraser. Let's take all this away. Let's take that part away too. Now let's go to. Let's take out the tightenate. Let's just take that out for now. That ain't gonna work. Let's just take the tightenate out. Now let's just say this is an AGM. Ooh, that G is ugly. Don't judge me. Let's redo this. Let's just block that out. Everybody know, okay, right now it's not a tightenate. Right now we're gonna say this is a AGM. It's an AGM right now. AGM floats well from 12, fully charged from anywhere from 12.6 to 12.9. This battery back here is a 12 volt, right? This is a 12 volt AGM, right? This lithium back here is gonna float at 13.6. It's in parallel. Now, for those who want to be really technical, yeah, you could run an isolator. But I just told you, McMahon said don't run that. I agree with that. I don't believe in isolators either. So don't even suggest an isolator, because right now I want to speak to the people who have these newer model vehicles that's under warranty. Right now, let me put this: new truck or vehicles. Let me make sure I just put that there for somebody, because somebody is always one. No isolator. Do it for you right here too. Somebody gonna say it, and fuck all that today. No isolator. Isolators. Don't let nobody put no damn isolator. Don't let nobody put no isolator in your vehicle. All right? Unless you got an older vehicle. If you got a newer vehicle, you go to that dealership with that isolator, you know what time it's finna be. Void warranty. Now somebody gonna say, ain't no way. And I'm here to say, yes way. Throw this out here for you. Give you a better way to look at it. Cause I ain't finna be sitting here capping. Y'all know what it's like when it's time to go. Watch this. McMahon say this too. McMahon say that they don't approve isolate. I'm pretty sure Brian Dick's gonna say the same thing. All right. Let me just put this. No warranty. Got confirmation yesterday. No warranty. All right. Just found this out yesterday. Somebody gonna call they rep. They gonna be in the comments. Y'all know how it go when it come to warranties. These companies don't be wanting warranty. They losing money. All right. They want all the money. So let's not give them a reason. But anyway, let's go back to the drawing. I just want to put that out there. Let me erase this part, because y'all know it's always that one person that's going to be like, my dealership said it's fine. Yeah, your dealership might not say it's fine. Right? All right, so let's go back up here to this part. This is the float voltage. These two batteries, I drew two lines for a reason. They in parallel. Right? So if they're in parallel, the rule to a parallel circuit in school, y'all taking me back to school with this one. Voltage is constant. Voltage voltage in a parallel circuit is the same. Current is not. All right? So what's going to happen when you turn this vehicle off? You got people saying, let me make sure I do this in red. Some people say the lithium is going to drain the AGM. And you got some people saying the AGM going to drain the lithium. Well, I'm here to say this. Don't worry about none of that. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They in parallel, right? So, just want y'all to look at something. They both in parallel. So y'all know y'all done wired subs in parallel before, right? They both get the same, if both subs in parallel to the amp, they both get the same voltage, right? When you're doing your AC voltage, when you're setting your amp, I just want you to look at something. I'm gonna do it at its lowest. I don't even want the highest. Let's take 12 volt. Y'all know it's 12 volt. Let's go and do this. 12.6. 13.6. That's a 1 volt difference. So what's gonna happen? Let's make another sheet. We got 12 and we got 13.6, right? Let's go to our new sheet. 13.6. 12.6. I'm just gonna do the math real quick. Ooh, Ah, that ain't what I need. Down here talking about some saw this. And wrong. Oh, I had to put the equation. 1 vote. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, fella. All right. Now, I ain't finna do the parallel. I'm not finna do the parallel equation here. Right? Because we know in parallel, you know in ohms, you know how it works. All right. So guess what? They got to split this. This vote, I divide that by 2. 0.5. They gonna meet in the middle. So let's take 0.5. This battery gonna be at 13.1. This battery gonna be at 13.1. Let me fix this. That battery gonna be at 13.1, right? So at 13.1, let's go back. So we seen that the new voltage that's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen immediately, but it's gonna happen over time. We see that the new voltage, this battery gonna try to sit at 13.1. No, I do not need you to solve that. Don't do it. This battery now, the new is finna be 13.1. Let's just say this is a titanate. Because this is the simplest way to do this. All right. Titanate 13.1, right? Let's go to which one? Let's go to Chrome. I don't think I got nothing crazy up here. No, I ain't got nothing crazy up here. That'll work. Let's do it. Let's put it in here. Let's go Google. I don't want to Google. Okay. Let's go to excess. XS power. Let's go to their website. We're going to go to their lithium battery. Come on, go to the website. Show y'all something. I just need their instructions. Power S5, that'll do it. S5, y'all know, same thing. Show y'all something. Somebody gonna sit there and be technical. Well, that's not the underhood kind. I don't give a fuck. Let me show y'all something. We said that we was at 13.1, right? Are we ever getting 100% of that battery? No, we're not. At 13.2, you at 96%. Some people gonna say that's close, right? So, now what's gonna happen? What I'm telling you gonna happen, let me close this out for a second. Let me show y'all something. Y'all remember the AGM likes to float in the 12s. Y'all see where it's at in the 12s, right? Look at your wattage. Look at your standalone. I just want you to look at it. All right? See the charge curve? See all that, right? Now let's go back to this. Let me show you what's going to happen. You at 13.1 right now. You done dropped, it's been 2 weeks. You at 13.1. You losing a vote every night. Let's switch it up. You losing the whole vote every night, right? Nah, I'm an idiot because I forgot. I seen the scenario. What's gonna happen when you mix them chemistries? You losing a vote every day, right? Hold up, wrong thing. You losing a vote every day, right? Guess what you just put a whole bunch of heat on and a whole bunch of pressure on. That's why I put it in this drawing. Man, you just stretched this damn thing right here out. It's gonna burn out. Prove me wrong. You dropping a vote. You sized up your system for what? For whatever wattage. You just put unnecessary stress all on this thing. You done crossed him out. Now, somebody gonna be a genius and say, that's why we isolate them. And I'm gonna quickly go back to this. Matter of fact, I need to take a picture of that. All right. Now, some of y'all gonna say, Fred, they told you that. Nah, that ain't what they did. They ain't just tell me that. I don't have a McMahon. Nah. This is what they say. Biggest manufacturer of alternators. This is what they said. No warranty. Now they gonna take care. They gonna take care of some of y'all, but some of y'all gonna get screwed. You just gave them a cop out there to avoid your warranty. All right. Now let's go back. So I told you this earlier. Now what's gonna happen? Y'all know this. You sitting there, you playing your music full tilt. All that over a period of time, this battery ain't gonna sit there and stay at 13.1. That ain't what that battery like the rest at. You got a parasitic case right now. And when that one leaves from 13.1, that one leaves 13.1. Guess what we finna rest at, y'all? You guess right if you guess this number. We all going down here. 12 in the 12s. Think you gonna keep doing that for a period of time? When you get down into them 12s, what percentage of this titanate are you using? What percentage are you of this lithium? You can say you can use 77%. You can use that. That's your choice. All I'm saying is, let me see what the price on this battery. Let's see if it's on. That one $539. Fuck that. Nah, let's put the real deal thing right here. They on sale right now. But anyway, so you finna pay that. You finna pay good money for that battery just to get what? You finna pay good money to get what? 77% of your battery? Now, when you get 77% of your battery, I just want you to calculate this up. When y'all look at your alternator rate, now times this power rating by 77%. See what you get. And I'm already telling you they exaggerating on these numbers. It ain't looking well. So let's go back over here. Let's go back to the race. I just showed you where AGM you gonna go wrong. You done burnt up your alternator. You done just crossed him out. You gotta buy another alternator now. You done did it. Let's erase the AGM. Let's go to the proper way. Some of y'all gonna say, these two. I don't care. All right, now watch this. Let me show y'all the difference. For people who just now, and I don't want nobody out here confusing somebody who's looking at lithium and they gonna say, well, I can just keep my AGM and put this lithium. I just want you to understand this. No, you will not get the full performance of that lithium. What you gonna do? You gonna bash the product, say this is a terrible product when you ain't even getting the full performance of it. So it's gonna be people saying, I did it already. I'm floating at 13 too. Yeah, you at 77% of it too. That's high enough. I'm sorry, y'all, but if I'm paying $600 for a battery, I want 100. So let me just do this. Now watch this. This is the correct full charge. 100%. 13.6, 100%. You got titanates in the back, 100%. Let's just say you got 90 amp hours. This right here is 20 amp hours, if I ain't mistaken. I think it's 20. Let me double check. Let's go back. I think that battery 20 amp hours. Let me make sure. Quit trying to give me the 7 something. Yeah, 20 amp hours PBEQ. Because there's some on here that we all gonna figure out because I got some questions about some things, but it's a 20 amp hour, so you got 110 amp hours, all right? Just make sure. Go back. So you got 110 amp hours of lithium. Fully charged. Now here go the funny part. Y'all ain't pay this no attention. They supposedly say it takes 4 AGMs to equal 10 amp hours of lithium. Now, am I going to say that? No. I say, me, personally, what I see, what I observe, this is what I believe. Two AGM for every 10 amp hours of lithium. Now you gonna say, Fred, that Titanate is what, 20 amp hour? Nah, I call cap. But I'm gonna show y'all some questionable stuff. Call out excess power later on about it, but I don't want to confuse nobody right now, so I'm gonna go back to this. This is 100%. Now you're using 100% of everything you got. If you got let's say you got a 300 XL. I don't care which brand. Let's just say it's a McMahon. You're fine. You good. You finna hold that. You can hold power. You can do something now. Nah. Let's erase this again. Let's erase all this. All it takes to screw this up. Somebody gonna sit there and be like, redraw it. I have an isolator in there. Fuck that. No isolator. Damn, my pen need to be charged. I thought this thing charged when it sit. Oh. God, our pen doing what it do. Now, let's blur this out again. Let's blur that out. Let's do this. AGM, and you still got lithium at the bottom. This one, let's just say it's resting at 12.6. All right. Let's just say this lithium is resting at 13.6. I don't care how you want to put it. Overnight, when this vehicle is sitting still, what's finna happen? Me personally, because it's in parallel, because of the weaker chemistry, I say the AGM gonna drain the lithium. But it could possibly be the lithium drains the AGM. I don't care how you want to put it. I'm not finna sit here and do the formula to calculate it up. All I'm saying is, because it could actually go, it's a case to explain, it can go both ways. Somebody's finna be parasitic. Ooh, I butchered. Ooh, that look ugly. Probably spelled that wrong anyway. Somebody finna be parasitic to the other. But anyway, I digress on that. Hold up. Let's erase this. So we all in agreement that it's gonna drain, right? Let me write this down. Let me put this back. Hold up. So we both in agreement, right? That's what's gonna happen eventually. That's what you eventually. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'll take that back. I say the AGM I say it's gonna be like this. It's gonna float a little bit high for a little while. They gonna even out. Nah, let's make it a little more perfect. Everybody got meters. You gonna go back there. That's eventually what's gonna happen. Fact, not fiction. Because of the way parallel, it's gonna be parasitic, and you wanna know why it's gonna end up going that way? You done crossed him out. But let me go ahead and finish drawing this circuit up the whole way. Let's draw it up correctly. Soon as you walk in the house, I say give it, how long did it take my boy? How long did it take him? That man bought a brand new Pretty all day. Don't talk about it. He had the purple pearl coat, all that in there. It did not take long. I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. This from experience. I hit him up. He said he couldn't remember how fast his alternator went out. But all I'm gonna say is this. He was riding. He was charging at, this is the highest voltage he started seeing after a month. 12.2 volts. And I can believe that because you done crossed him out. You done overworked him. You done pretty much took him out the game. You done did too much. because these two draining each other. So that's why I say don't do it. Don't let no shop put no isolator in your new truck. This is what McMahon said. I got proof. Trust me, I got proof. I have the proof. Yeah, there's some other folks that's gonna be in the comments. They got the proof. So if you're gonna do this, let's say you got a pickup truck. Let's say you got any 5th gen, 4th gen, whatever. Man, do it correctly. And the only reason I'm drawing it like this, because I got my bus bar right here. Right here. Some vehicles, you do not have the space to do this. With a big opening right here to go both ways. And still keep it to dress it up for factory. What I'm explaining is for somebody with a newer model vehicle. If you got an older model vehicle, you care about your vehicle, but who cares? You ain't under warranty. That's what I'm doing this for. For the people who are under warranty, they can't do that. They can't put isolators in their truck. I've already asked. I've asked all the manufacturers. I just recently, 6 months ago, went shopping for trucks. I asked. They told me no. Just like when you go get a diesel these days, you go shop for a diesel truck. When you delete it, they say your warranty is voided. Now, here go the funny part. I learned this from Dodge on them Cummins. Dodge had signs in the dealership window that said, your warranty is not voided if you delete a Cummins. Now, somebody gonna say, man, the Dodge dealership down there didn't say that. Yeah, they did. Who in their right mind driving a diesel truck without it being deleted? I'm just saying. So, with that being said, without going too technical into it, that is why I don't want to hear nothing about no isolators. And do not mix AGM and LTO of any kind. All right? Peace.